Did you know that there was a time when Greeks lived thousands of miles from Greece in modern-day Afghanistan and Central Asia, and their numbers there were second only to the Greek homeland? This is the forgotten history of the Greeks in the ancient Bactrian kingdom. A chapter in history that feels almost unreal because this all happened before Jesus. BC. Long before Alexander the Great, there were Greek merchants that were traveling east, merchants and settlers that were already trickling east along the trade routes. For trade, adventure, and opportunity, Bactria was a very rich kingdom, positioned perfectly. Bactria was very rich in resources, and it was positioned perfectly between India, Central Asia, and Persia. This made it a crossroads for cultures. Well before Alexander's conquest, there were already Greek communities that were in the then far reaches easternmost parts of the Persian Empire. And often the Persian king would send large communities of Greeks from modern-day Greece that were misbehaving to the far reaches of their Persian Empire for punishment. And in 330 BC, Alexander arrived and conquered the whole area, more than the Persian Empire. Now, Alexander often liked to found new cities, name them after himself, and one of those many cities that he founded in that area was called Alexandria Escate, which literally means the farthest Alexandria, planting Greek culture deep in Central Asia. And after Alexander, veterans and settlers stayed behind, making those communities even larger than before. In 250 BC, Theodotos I declared his independence from the Seleucid Empire and formed the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. This was not a backwater colony. This was cosmopolitan, rich, and powerful. Greek cities flourished there, and one of the most famous ones is Ai-Khanum, that had Greek temples, gymnasiums, and theaters right in the heart of Afghanistan. At its peak, Bactria had such a strong Greek presence that they said only mainland Greece had a larger population of Greeks. And kings like Demetrius I pushed into northwestern India, creating the Indo-Greek kingdoms. And I'm going to have to talk to you another time about how much of an influence the Greeks had on Hinduism and Buddhism. But this is where the Greek and the Indian cultures blended. Greek kings literally appear on coins with Indian deities. And even the beginning style of the Buddhist ideology has largely Greek influence. Look it up. The beginnings of Buddhism has largely Greek artistic style. Look it up. From 125 BC, many invasions weakened the Greek hold on the area. And by 80 BC, most of the Greek power had largely gone and been absorbed into other new empires. But Greek communities didn't vanish overnight. They slowly blended with the other local ethnicities, leaving behind a hybrid culture. The Greeks of Bactria left behind their mark on art, religion, and trade. For example, the serene faces of the Buddha in Greek-style robes, or on their coins in realistic portraits and bilingual inscriptions. Greek-style cities at the edge of the world that you can still go and see today. So next time you think of ancient Greeks, don't just think Sparta and Athens. Also think Central Asia, Afghanistan, and India. Remember the Greeks of Bactria, a group of people that carried their culture to the end of the world, to the end of the known world at the time, built thriving cities in the mountains of Central Asia, and left a legacy that still whispers through history. So in case you are wondering why I did this episode, it really doesn't make a difference whether I talk about ancient Greeks or religion or politics or history. There will be those that will leave nasty comments and threats in the comment section. It doesn't really matter. If you like this channel, subscribe, go to my YouTube channel and watch my daily 10 p.m. Greek time YouTube lives. And if you don't like this channel, you could just scroll. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you again at on another episode. Assalamu alaikum.